Guess who's back home? It's me! I'm so sorry I've been away for so long. I was on stage and I love that, like, a lot. So I sort of ignored you. But that's the point of what we're talking about, isn't it? Who'd be an actor? Welcome back. This video is going to be like a jingle jangle of short clips because I'm settling back in and I've got a few meetings. So I hopefully win you back by the end of it. I love you. My name is whaaa and I'm an actor, and this is Who'd Be an Actor. Guess who's back home? So I've got a meeting tomorrow, and I was watching this rabbi. He showed up on my YouTube feed, and he was giving advice about how to do business successfully in a faith-based, from a faith-based perspective. And I found his advice really comforting, and I want to share it with you. First of all, you have to remember that we are in a business, and we know we are because, unfortunately, what's happened in Hollywood, in America, with SAG, AFTRA, and the Writers Guild of America going on strike shows you just how much of a business what we are in is. There is a certain level of self-functioning integrity that you have to have in order to protect yourself and protect your craft and be able to make a living out of what we do. All of that to say this is what the rabbi said. When you have a meeting, do not talk about with whom or what the meeting was about until they talk about it. So until they start publicizing that they are in business with you, you do not need to talk about who you are in business with. And I say this because I've just finished the run that I was just in, and everyone automatically asks, oh, what are you doing next? Because it's out of it's a conversation thing, but also it's out of I'm rooting for you. And sometimes for some people it's out of please forgive that sound, that's a message coming in. For some people it's out of let me check how well I'm doing by comparing myself with you. All of that is nothing to do with you. What's to do with you is how well you handle yourself in this space called life and business. And not allow yourself to feel threatened or less than if you happen to hear or know or find out that someone's going off to another wonderful job or has a meeting with somebody absolutely amazing. That's none of your business. That is not your course. Your course is different, and your course will be brilliant. And it will. It absolutely will. It will be more than what you imagined and exactly what you need. I'm also speaking to myself when I say this. The second part of that is it also does not leave you room to be embarrassed, because that's also unfortunately part of our business. A big example of that, like that public embarrassment, is a wonderful actor who played a superhero in a very famous franchise was encouraged to quit his job in another franchise that was doing well for a streaming service in order to focus fully on his job when he'd been called back to this franchise. The franchise hires a new head of the company. The head of that company decides to go in a completely different direction and fires that actor, but doesn't even tell that actor that they're fired. They just announce a new slate. So that actor then is out of a job twice and is... Now, in that case, the franchise first announced that they were taking him back. And then the franchise then announced that they were doing something else. They didn't even consult him or talk with him as far as the world knows or the world is reacting. We don't know, because this is a very powerful person. This is very, they have a lot of fans, and that's how power is weighed in our industry. So, though no, that's part of how power is weighed. So, how you guard yourself against, as much as you can, against all these ups and downs is, I repeat, do not talk about them before they talk about you. So when they make the announcement, you jump in and say, yep, that's true. So by the time you watch this, I'll have had the meeting. Pray for me that all goes well, and I will speak to you soon. On to the next clip. And that's it for this week. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for coming back and for forgiving me. I am claiming forgiveness. I'm claiming it. May God bless you. May He keep you. May He make His face to shine on you and be gracious to you. May He turn His countenance towards you and give you peace. I'll let you know how the meetings went.